Hello and welcome to a look at the XD1 Deathbringer assignment. So this is a final stand assignment, so it has the same requirements as all the other final stand assignments. You must be ranked 10 or above, you must own the final stand DLC, and you must have played on a final stand map. The XD1 Accipter, and I'm not going to call it that again because I can never pronounce it the same way twice, only spawns on final stand maps, so if you don't have final stand you can't do the assignment. To complete the assignment you've got to get 30 kills with the XD1 and you have to travel 3 kilometers in the XD1. Do both of those and you'll get the XD1 dog tag. The XD1 spawns on all the final stand maps. In the background you're going to see some of the locations that I know, probably not all of them. It will spawn on a low crate on the floor, and what spawns is actually the handset controller, not the XD1 itself. When you pick up the controller, the XD1 will appear in front of you. Now, these do show up on the mini-map as a Battlefield pickup, so that's the case-shaped icon with a star in it, and when you see it on the ground, the actual handset will pulse and glow, so they are quite easy to spot. And unlike some of the battle pickups you need for assignments, there is at least one on every final stand map. Using the XD1 is pretty simple. All you need to do is run to the location of the Battlefield pickup. You then interact with it on the crate that will pick up the controller. The best thing to do is drop the XD1 on the ground straight away and then run for cover. So find yourself somewhere to hide where you can lie down, not get shot while you're using it. And then to fly the XD1, it's simply space to go up, shift to go down, the WASD keys control movement, and the mouse controls where it's looking. And of course, left mouse button shoots the minigun. It doesn't have a right mouse option, so there's no zoom on this, it's just fly it around as it is. And you can fly the XD1 through some pretty narrow gaps in between trees, down the corridors on Hammerhead, pretty much anywhere you need to go. Now the minigun does have unlimited ammo, but the XD1 is limited by its battery. So as you can see, there's 3 bars left on the battery and it's just clicked down to 2. When it clicks down to 1 and starts running out, the camera will start to cut out and go fuzzy, and when the battery dies completely, the XD1 just disappears and you go back to wherever you are holding the controller. So you have a limited time to get your kills every time you fly the XD1. The XD1 is a strange balancing act. It's got problems at almost every distance. If you fly too high, you can be locked on by enemy missiles and you can't do enough damage to infantry targets. You will just spray at them all the time. You'll get hit markers, but this minigun is just completely ineffective at range. If you fly too low, so like here I'm chasing a guy in this building, I know he's there, but I have to come down low to get him and he simply takes me out with a pistol, even though I'm hitting him with a minigun. You have to find a mid-range balance with the XD1. It has to be low enough that you can do damage with the minigun and get the right angle on ground targets, but high enough that you can strafe sideways with it, keep it moving and avoid fire from infantry soldiers. They will just shoot you down with their assault rifles and machine guns. It's almost like you have to try and sneak up on them with a flying noisy pulse jet. So it's not a very practical weapon and it's not a very fun weapon to use. I really don't like the XD1. The gun on it is just like firing marshmallows at people. You end up getting dozens of hit markers with it and not killing somebody. The killing time with the XD1's minigun is dreadful. It's probably the worst in the game. You'd be better off sticking a PDW on the front of this thing. You'd get kills far easier. The real world XD1 was developed for shooting missiles down in space. God knows why the one in Battlefield can't kill a soldier properly. Let's be honest, Battlefield 4 has got some horrible Battlefield pickups. The only ones that are any good are the sniper rifles, including the railgun, which is really just a sniper rifle with a delay on it. Everything else is just bad, and the XD1 has joined that list of bad Battlefield pickups. It's too vulnerable to standard infantry weapons and it just doesn't do enough damage. It just peppers an area, gets hit markers, but takes forever to kill anyone. You'd be better if there was a button on it that just made it drop like a brick on people's heads. So what's the best way to complete the assignment? Well, unfortunately it's find a safe spawn box and sit on it. Use the XD1 every time it spawns to get a kill or two, and just repeat that process. It's not the most exciting way of completing an assignment, but it's probably the most efficient. You'll get better at flying the XD1 with practice, and using it in a normal round just isn't effective enough. So you might as well sacrifice a few rounds, just fly the XD1 and get the assignment unlocked. And the targets you're looking for are those players who are off on their own. Snipers are ideal targets for this thing because they're often looking down their scopes, not looking out for an XD1 flying around, and they usually don't have a weapon that they can take the XD1 out with easily. And that's pretty much the only role I can see for the XD1, taking out camping snipers. Other than that, it's pretty ineffective against troops. But eventually you'll get your 30 kills, unlock the assignment, and get the XD1 dog tag. And if for some reason you want to equip the dog tag, then it's a right-sided multiplayer dog tag. So that's where you'll find it in the customization. At the end of the round, when you completed the assignment, you'll find it in the assignments tab, and the assignment badge will be nice and shiny and the bar will be full. White is what you got in previous rounds, orange is what you got in the current round. To recap, for the XD1 Deathbringer assignment, you must be rank 10 or above, you must own the Final Stand DLC, and you must play on a Final Stand map. You need 30 kills with the XD1, and you need to travel 3 kilometers with the XD1. The XD1 is only available as a Battlefield pickup, and it's available on all the Final Stand maps. If you do all of that, then you'll unlock the XD1 Accipter dog tag. I hope that helps you get the assignment. I found this one pretty frustrating. Not the actual goals of the assignment, but the XD1 itself. Thanks for watching.